everyone, this is Joni with Big Tiny Dreams. I'm kind of snickering because this is like second or third time I've had to try to film this. I went to edit the one I just made and it was like wobbly. I don't know what the heck. I think because this is my bad arm. If you've watched any of my early videos, which you newcomers probably haven't, I have a bad shoulder, which affects my whole arm. And I was holding a selfie stick trying to film. And because of the weak muscle and pain, I guess it was kind of shaking and I didn't notice. So I'm going to edit and I'm like, what's going on? It's like, the picture's doing that. Anyway, I'm checking my mic. Okay, so now what this video is about. I just thought I'd do a quick, not short, but, shorter video just to welcome all our new subscribers to Big Tiny Dreams. And thank you for watching and thank you for subscribing. And I also want to thank my old subscribers as well that continue to watch. Maybe some of them, well, maybe not all of them do, but I still appreciate them all along the way. And I wanted to say hi and introduce myself because, yes, I was pleasantly surprised by how many watched the video, how many subscribed. And I just want you to know you're welcome here. And I want you to know a little bit about myself, a little bit of what I'm doing, why I started the channel. When I first started YouTube, I called it Journey to Joy because I was kind of having to start life all over again. I ended up having to go through a divorce after nearly 30 years of marriage. Not because I wanted to, but because I really had to. And then, I don't know, a year or so afterwards, my ex-husband passed away and it crushed us all. And we were sad about that. And I'm like, I've had to go through a year of therapy just because of all the trauma that I went through in the marriage. And I'm suffering from PTSD from that. But I've come a long way and I'm trying to get my life together. So the original name of my channel was Journey to Joy. I had a bunch of different names I was trying to come up with. It was going to be like Joni's Journey and all that. But then I had a situation with my home and I thought, well, I've been looking into tiny homes since 2014. And I actually lived in a little camper for a little bit, not quite 6 months. And between the different experiences, which if you continue to watch my channel, I will gradually share a lot of those experiences. I know my boss is like, this is crazy. You need to write a book. So I'm not telling it all right now, but I will tell you I've had, I know a lot of people have had hardships. I'm not going to deny that, but I've gone through a lot. Me and my kids have. And I thought, you know what? I'll start a vlog and it'll be my journey to joy. But in the middle of that, I'm more seriously considering a tiny home. So I decided, especially being everybody and their brothers, uncles, nephews, whatever, has a channel called Journey to Joy. It just popped to my mind. Big Tiny Dreams. There you go. So I have big dreams to go tiny and get my life together, learn to love myself, and all these wonderful things. So that being said, this was the first video I did, the one that got a lot of the subscribers and views. That was the first well, that one wasn't technically a tiny home. I know everybody told me that. I knew that kind of going in, but I was told it was a park model, but then they said it was over 800 square feet. So I had to go look because that's the smallest one they had. And it ends up that I really liked it. But I'm like, where would I put something like that? I don't even know. I'm in the house right now. It's not paid off. Has a lot of work to be done. I'd have to sell it and hopefully get enough to do something else. And, there's a whole lot of technical difficulties. Well, not technical. Technically it's difficulties. But anyway, so trying to figure out my path. And in the meantime, I thought I would share parts of my life. So I've got cooking videos and you'll see how my house is not put together because before my husband and I split up, we started fixing up things in the house. And then I finally had to say, you need to leave because it was so bad. So a lot of stuff's left undone. So, I try to film in ways where you can't see all that, but there's so much you're going to see some of that. So anyway, I hope, if y'all do see some of those videos, you can enjoy those too. There's a lot of things I enjoy to do that I'm learning to do again because I had stopped doing the things I enjoy and stopped pursuing, or figuring out what I love to do and pursuing it. So those are all things I'm working on in my journey, as well as hopefully finding a tiny home for the future. I don't know when it will be, but I'm the type of person, everything has to fall into place and come together and all that. And I don't know how that's going to work, but I'm stepping out there to look, and I will share with y'all as I go. I had planned to hopefully show you, go do some here today or this week, but I still need to get my new tire because I can't go too far because they say I didn't realize it because when me and my husband split up, he was the one that managed taking care of the car. And they're like, this tire's like 10 years old. It's about to give. I'm like, oh gosh, I've replaced 3 already, one at a time as I can afford. And turns out they have to special order this one, so it costs more. So I'm going to try and get that maybe next week and then go film some more tiny homes for you guys. So if you guys would like to see some of my other content, you're welcome to check it out. And I'll try and do some more. I do grocery hauls because I'm the type, I get excited about the different things I find, and I like to share that with people. I realize it's not for everybody, but hey, for those of you that are interested, you're more than welcome to be here. And for those of you that find me annoying, you don't have to watch me, or unless you like to watch someone annoying. Anyway, I'm just so excited to get to know everybody. Well, I probably won't get to know everybody, but I'd like to get to know the community, and maybe I'd like to get to know me. I've actually thought about maybe I could do a live stream. I've never done that before. So I'm going to be honest with y'all, that really scares me because, well, let me throw this in there real quick. I'm about to soon get tested for ADHD. So I can be all over the place, lose my train of thought because I have a bazillion thoughts going on at the same time. And sometimes they merge together and come out. People are like, wait, what did you just say? Kind of like when I had to edit, excuse me, I had to edit the video. See how one thing turns into another as I talk? I'm sorry about that. When I went to edit the video of the home that I looked at, me and my other kid, we were cracking up laughing as I showed it to her because I didn't realize what I said at the time. In my mind, I knew exactly what I was saying, but that's not what came out of my mouth. And maybe you guys can catch this. I'm thinking about for 500 subscriber celebration, because I do want to celebrate and put together some type of video. I thought I'd throw together some of my outtakes and some of the weird stuff I say. Maybe I would like that. But one of the things, if y'all go back and look, if you didn't catch it, when I'm showing the island, how big it is, I said something like, I could picture seeing myself spread out on this. And me and my daughter were laughing so hard, we almost fell on the ground. And she's like, what? What did you say? And I'm like, oh my gosh, I somehow overlooked that in editing. But actually what I was thinking, I'm picturing the food and stuff I could spread out on this counter or island, because I'm imagining cooking and, having friends over or whatever, and how I could just have a big spread. And somehow that came out. I could picture myself spread out on it. So anyway, one thing you might get to know is if you continue to watch me, I am a goofy person. I try to deal with the horrors of my life with laughter. I actually was designing a t-shirt on one of these sites. I use Canva, I think, but I can't remember what the site is. Oh gosh, Redbubble or something, I think it's Redbubble. Because I'm like, if I wasn't laughing, I'd be crying, and I'd rather be laughing. So some people may find it odd, but that's how we deal with the dark stuff we have to deal with sometimes. And it has gotten us through. Now, don't get me wrong. I have done a lot of crying too, but laughter's, they say laughter is the best medicine. And I noticed this is the first time I've gotten like some mean comments, if you could consider them mean. They, some people might not find it mean. Maybe they're just being honest. You're an annoying woman or whatever. Typically, I'm a very sensitive person. That would hurt my feelings. I would cry. But I'm trying to change how I perceive things, especially having gone through therapy and learning to love myself, and that, you know, how people deal with things and put it back on you, that's on them. That's not on you. So yeah, I already know I'm not perfect. I know I say things wrong. I do things wrong, and I may annoy people. I get that. But the beauty of it is they don't have to watch me unless they like to watch annoying people. And I'm, you know what? I might have said that twice. But anyway, maybe that's annoying. But rather than me say something mean, I'm going to try and say something funny if I think of something funny, or I might just put a smiley face. But if I will say though, if I get a comment that is like really horrible, mean, I'm not gonna leave that on there, because I'm not about filling my life with negativity. I've had too much negativity with the things I went through with my husband and all, and that's kind of this journey with my channel. I want to find happiness in everything that I can, you know. So anyway, you'll have to forgive me if I ramble. As I said, my thoughts go all over the place. But anyway, my main thing is I'm very grateful and thankful that you guys decided to watch, and for those that decided to subscribe, that really does mean a lot to me. And oh yeah, see how my thoughts jump around. And one of the points was I'm thinking about live streaming one day, if you guys would be interested, because some people might want to learn a little bit more about me, but I'd like to learn about you guys too. I've watched YouTubers from the beginning, or maybe where they, maybe not the very, very beginning, but their channel wasn't that big, or as they're starting. And not that they're big now, but they're starting to grow. And I see where some YouTubers are making friends with people through YouTube. And I'm like, that is so awesome. So yeah, maybe I'll try that sometime, even though it does scare me a little. So y'all just let me know. Let me know in the comments. And I'm trying to think if there was something else I was going to tell you. Yeah, my short videos, I plan to, you know, right as I'm starting YouTube, all of a sudden, like, shorts are a thing. I guess because of TikTok. Was never went into shorts. I don't really watch shorts. But I thought after watching it, you know, others talk on YouTube about, you kind of have to do this to get your channel out there. So if you see some random, you know, video of mine, a short, you're like, what? Okay, like I saw a strange bird in my neighborhood across the street one day. So I took a short video of it. Or I might see, you know, some, I don't know, the moon and the stars look great tonight. I might put that up there. Or we don't live far from a Air Force base, and we'll have huge planes flying over a lot, and jets and stuff. Like one day I was in a Walmart parking lot. I think I was going into the Walmart. I actually started on the way to Walmart. My daughter was in the car with me, and it was Blue Angels almost flying beside my car. Let me get my hand in there. Off the side of our window, kind of in the distance, but almost driving, flying along with us. I was like, oh my gosh. I told my daughter to, you know, get my phone and film it, and she did. And then by the time we got to the Walmart, they were flying over, doing all these maneuvers. I was just like awestruck. So I do find watching things like that kind of cool. Not everybody's going to like it. And I know it doesn't have anything to do with Big Tiny Dreams, but it is my life, and that's what I share. So take it or leave it. You don't got to look at it if you don't want to. But that's just little blips here and there, little things, you know. I might cook a little something or show my meal, you know. That's what I do. I think I touched base on everything of what I was wanting to say to you guys. Just basically welcome, and I will try and get more tiny home footage, actual tiny homes out there as soon as I get my tire. As I said, I'm hoping next week, and today is the 12th. After I finish this, I'm gonna edit this and put it up for y'all to see, so y'all will know a week from today. Well, maybe not a week from today, but a couple of days into next week, because I have Wednesdays off, so I might need a day to get the tire. And depending on the Texas weather, if we have tornadoes coming through here, or like today, they say we have 60-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball size hail. Yeah, I'm not going to be driving in that. And some of these places with tiny homes are a little bit further from where I live, so not too far, maybe an hour or so. So I don't want to get real far out and have bad weather come through. So that's what I meant to say. But anyway, I won't drag this on much longer. I know it's probably longer than most people could stand, but I just want to say thank you again. And I hope you enjoy, being part of this. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.